Hello, this is Chris back again with another video. Sorry I haven't made any videos lately, but I've been quite busy, been quite sick, and as you can see here from that little animation. And anyway, my main rig is in the shop right now. I was changing the CPU cooler, and by doing so, I had to take the motherboard out and I cleaned everything off. I was trying to be as careful as I could, touching metal, blah 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 blah. Long story short, I got everything back together, and everything started working except there was no image on the monitor here. So I was like really SOL, if you know what I mean. And it was already 4 a.m. and I'm just like, what? I don't want to troubleshoot this, but I ended up troubleshooting it, and it turns out that it was one of the DIMM slots in my motherboard. I fried it somehow through cleaning it. I was using a compressed air, but maybe I did it wrong. Who knows? So I have to replace the motherboard. And you may ask, why am I changing the CPU cooler out? Well, it was the stock cooler, and I was noticing, using software similar to this, that my CPU was like at 90% all the time. And so I thought by cooling it, that would help. And I was going to get an i7 anyway, and I needed to not use the stock cooler anymore. So I got this, the i7 7700K. So it's overclockable. I do want to overclock it eventually, but I'm just going to use this cooler that I got, which is a Corsair something hundred. It looks like a spaceship, but I'll have a picture somewhere around here, or at the end of the video. But anyway, yeah, so I got that in a CPU cooler to upgrade the main rig, but now I have to get a motherboard to fix it, and so it should be ready in either this week or next week. I'm not going to install it. I took it to a technical support service, and they'll do it. I don't have time because I'm online all the time. I'm in classrooms. I'm doing stuff. I have lessons that come here. So if you're ever interested in the business that I do, let me know in the comments below. So now my backup hybrid, it's a backup hybrid, was a Surface Pro 3. Still have it. It's over here by my monitor. It's in its docking station. I've had the predecessor, the Surface Pro 2. That was awesome. That's upstairs, and my son is using that. And anyway, I could go on and on about how good the Surface Pro 3 is, but I can also go on and on how bad it is. So there's a lot of thermal throttling issues with it, and so when I'm doing stuff like this, it starts going whoa, 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 really slow, and that's not cool with the clients. Otherwise, I just have to not have any of this and just go to town that way. But I need this stuff. I need those sparks to fly. So I needed to get another backup, and I did. So what did I get? I got a HP Pavillion. So that doesn't matter. I used to have one in college, and that's why I kind of got it. But the other reason was that it has a GTX 1050, 4 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, and an i7 7700 HQ, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the speakers on it work very well. It's light. It has something where if you have it on your lap, I don't usually have it on my lap at the moment, but if you do, there's some way that it cools the insides of the laptop or whatever. There's a cooling system where it won't be as hot in your lap as other laptops or surfaces, if you know what I mean. Okay, now my main concern was, can I do this? And I knew it could at least do this for work. But I also wanted it, for a little gaming. And so let's check out a few clips of me gaming.
Alright. Maybe it's gonna happen. Cosa sì sì. Ha 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 ha.
Io però voglio aprire qui perché mi viene la claustrofobia, papà, ti prego.
Oh man.
Mi piace quando...
I have a nice background though.
Ma che te ne frega? Più belli sempre... Basta Steve, gioca e basta.
I'm just capturing. I'm not streaming yet. Stai zitto, biatch. Hey man. Yeah. Sometimes you get thrown. That's how many people.
Why number 3 now?
Some people leave. Some people leave.
Non li hai asciugati qua sotto i capelli.
Oh,
Andiamo dal parrucchiere.
I'm gonna go in a little bit. I don't know. Maybe right there.
Where? In the big house. That trip I go here.
I'll make my way up there once I get to the big house. Here.
In this big house.
And then I just kind of go. You can watch on the other screen over there. Is anybody here? Maybe it's just us. It's just us, baby. Can I get in there? Like an extended mag.
Ian King, Buddha, and they are
You're funny.
Amanda.
You're funny, man.
Jogging! Look, Pop, look. Jumping there.
Where are Pete? What are you talking
Yes!
There's no Pete.
The pizza.
No, there's not.
Yes, they are. It's pizza. Adidas.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Okay, as you can see, it can game. It can do, stuff for work. It's great. Right now, I haven't put it in my lap. I haven't tested, the cooling or anything. But I will be, doing an update review on that. I know there's plenty of other laptops out there that have the guts that this thing has, a GTX 1050. But this one has 4 gigabytes. It doesn't have, like the 2 or 3 gigabytes. It has 4 gigabytes. It has an M.2. It has a regular hard drive up to a terabyte. M.2 has 128 gigabytes. It has an i7 7700. And there's a lot of laptops that have that. But I went with the HP Pavillion because it brought me back to my college days when I had it. I actually had one, and then I got another one just like it. So anyway, I'm happy with it. It's going to be great to travel with it when I have to do that. And my main rig is in the shop, and when it comes back, I'll be using that. Obviously, most of the time, I'll be using this for work, or just having it just in case something happens. Anyway, the price I got this was 999 euros. I'm sure you can get it much cheaper in the States. I was thinking about getting one with the GTX 1060, but the shipping costs and everything else was going to be kind of pricey. And sometimes they had an i5 and a GTX 1060, and so I wanted something with an i7. With hyper threading, and this worked out for me. Is it going to be future proof? For me, it is. Maybe not for you. If you want the best of the best gaming, well, you're just gonna have to spend more money. But I was under a budget, and this is gonna be fine for the games that I play now and older games, and as far as work, it's going to be able to handle what I need to do there. I also crypto mine a little bit, and so with 4 gigabytes on the GTX 1050, I can crypto mine just for my little hobby. So if you have any questions, or if I said something wrong, please leave a comment below. Again, more videos to come. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.